Ended up going to jail for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. In this time, Madrox and Blaze, they came up with this idea of a visual show, like not so much like a sketch comedy, just more of a, this is what we're doing.
We moved on the idea to do it. As soon as he got out, he watched it and he was like, I don't like it, but it's fresh. It's like he never really said that. You believe that too, you motherfucker. This cameraman guy's gonna get it too.
It's called The Purple Show. It was like close to porno, just without all the nudity, all the foul language. It was dope.
It was a good idea, but it was just done too quick. We decided that we would keep the idea and do it again.
You could see, like right from the beginning, something was born. It was like, hey, that's stuff. Came out with that, and it was like just an internet thing. We'll do it, put it on the internet for a half hour, see what happens. And it popped.
It was a monthly download on a website, thepurpleshow.com. You could go there each month, download a half-an-hour episode, and keep it. Stick it in your butt and do whatever you want with it for free. For motherfucking free. That's what we do for our motherfucking fan. We give shit away for free because we know it ain't nothing but love.
It went from more people not being able to download it than we're able to. So it was like, okay, now you got another dilemma. How you gonna try to suffice everybody, which is damn near impossible. We've learned. But Alex is like, put the bitch out on a DVD. You know what I mean? And then if they really want it, they'll get it. Now, we agreed that as long as we're paid, we'll do that.
Alex came with the idea to put it out on DVD, and we gave you one free episode that was never available on the web, and that was the DVD. And today, we're working on the new Purple Show DVD that's headed your way. That's even 10 times fresher than the first one. Everything we do, we upgrade. So if you did enjoy the Purple Show or don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about, you either need to know or don't need to know that there's a new one coming out.
But that's how the Purple Show kind of came about.
When we started working on the Green Book, we had a vision of what we wanted for the album. We knew that it was going to be a record that was just for us. It was more or less like a personal goal of ours. Throughout all of the chronological releases of TWiZTiD, we wanted to do a record just for us.
Green Book was dope too because we got to play our industry card, so to speak. It's like we went after people that, if we had the chance, which we did at this point, to do a song with, who is it? So we compiled this list, you know what I mean? And it was like a lot of fuck yous and no, that never happened. But a lot of people were like, yeah, hell yeah, I'm down. Like we had E40 on the record.
When Paul told me that E40 was going to be on the album, I was like, damn, ain't going to happen. He's not going to do it. And it turns out that he was reading an issue of Murder Dog magazine where there was an interview with Paul, and Paul gave him props and was like, I check your shit out because this shit's fat. And lo and behold, you know, he read the same article and was like, you know, much respect for the props and whatever. And, you know, he said he checked with his spud and he gamed him up and told him that we were the shit. And next thing you know, he was on the album. And that was big for us because we don't usually get to rub elbows with people that, you know, are considered stars. We don't consider ourselves stars. We're underground motherfucking crazy lunatics. So to be able to do tracks with people that other people bump was big shit for us. We ain't never done that.
We had one Bushwick on the record. Yeah, he was. Who else was on the record? We had Lazy Bone on the record. There was a bunch of people. Lil Jon was gonna be on the record. I'm gonna keep saying that. Get it crunk! He's gonna kick your ass. Just a whole bunch of people. It was dope. It was like, okay, that came out. We had the devastating cover. We had all that shit. And it came out, and to tell you the truth, nobody really gave a shit about who was on the record. Nobody was like, yeah, I can't believe, you know, it was just kind of like, okay, if they could have fast forwarded through their parts to get to our parts, it wouldn't have mattered. That's probably what they did. So, we were like, that's it, no more of that. No more guests on the albums because it don't matter. They want to hear who they want to hear.
And that became the Green Book. We talked about songs that were personal to us. It was all mostly geared and based upon us. It was a look through our eyes, like we've always seen through everyone else's eyes, as far as the Juggalos and the Fam and everybody like that. But on the Green Book, it was more of an aspect where you got to see what was going on inside of our head, and turned out to be one of the classics in our catalog.
So now, after all them hundreds and hundreds of thousands of records, we bring you the Myth and Mutant. It's our version of before and after, so to speak. It's all the shit that everybody's been raised on, all the urban legends, all the aliens, and just all the myths behind the government, all types of little political innuendos and bullshit that everybody's been raised on, and now you're fucked up and you're mutated. Nobody's normal. Nobody's just regular. If we were regular, we wouldn't have the president that we have. Put it like that.
This album is special in every aspect, in every way, from the lyrics to the packaging to the fucking artwork. Each panel in the motherfucking artwork represents a famous myth that each one of us was brought up and raised on.
Everything from the songs to the artwork, for the album cover, everything tells a story. It tells this story of some sort.
You got the aliens. You got the empowerment ruler. You got superstition. I mean, it's all there, right for your eyes. Pull it out. Take it out of the jewel case right now and take a look at it. And when next time you're playing the album, look through the motherfucker when you're listening to the album. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you gotta do and take a look. Really look at the shit. It's deep.
Myth and Mutant. That's what it is. It's before and after. It's before you're mutated into what society wants you to be.
How this album differs from the other albums as far as production wise is it's more of a collaboration, like a melting pot. There's so many different producers on the album. Isham did tracks, Lavelle did tracks, a new fucking collaboration from Fritz and the R.O.C. They did tracks, Monoxide did tracks. I hummed a few chorus lines that people played on a keyboard. It was a melting pot of ideas to make Myth and Mutant come out to be what it is, just that. Something all brand new, something all twisted, and at the same time, very scarily a throwback to what made us what we are.
I mean, one thing that we know for sure is we'll probably have a lot of explaining to do. You said some shit, but we don't say nothing we don't mean, so if we rubbed your balls the wrong way, feel free to challenge. We'll have a reason. You'll see.
Bottom line, we live in a fucked up world. There's not a single time you can turn on the television, pick up a newspaper, a magazine of anything without reading some horrible shit that basically makes you be like, what kind of fucking world are we living in? This album is more or less a reflection of that. We're showing you how things are. Even though if you don't know about it, there's some shit that you need to know about, that they don't want you to know about, that we know about, that you need to know about. I just said know about a whole bunch of times, but you need to know about that shit. So we're fucking shoving it down your throat this time so you know about it. And you can break that cycle of shit that they taught you. Aliens do exist. Aliens don't exist.
You read the newspaper. You can probably go through a newspaper and find 200 myths right in that motherfucker. Never believe everything you read. But anyway, it was like just this collaboration. It was like all this bullshit going on, all this stuff that it was like, if you think about it, we've been raised on this shit. Everything, you know what I mean? Everything. You have religion, and the priests are supposed to be like your best friends and all that stuff. And then we find out all the stuff about the Catholic Church. You know, it's just crazy. And I'm sure they ain't the only ones. And then you talk about presidents, hiding aliens. That shit's real. We seen it. You think I should say that? They'll probably, I don't know.
Aliens don't exist.
I'm telling you. Just listen to it. It's all relative. It's all relative.
So basically that was it, and hope you enjoyed the Man's Myth DVD featurette, and we'll catch you around.
Excited.
All right, thanks a lot, man. Hey man, you got a fucking problem? This whole fucking interview every time. No, you're making jokes about my brother. He's in here being serious, trying to talk about shit. You got jokes, motherfucker? No, I'm saying, do you got motherfucking jokes?
Come on.
What the fuck, man?
Get out.
Fucking want some? Motherfucker? Come on. Fucking bullshit, man.